What's going on, guys? It's your boy Kim Manga, and welcome to another episode in my Road to Glory series, Rag to Rich series, FIFA series, whatever you want to call it. Essentially, it's just me playing FIFA and giving you updates as we go. You can even call it a working man's Road to Glory because we work a 9 to 5. We don't just get to play this all day like a lot of these other YouTubers. But essentially, the update right now has been we made a lot of profits off of a lot of the cards we had in last episode. Last episode, you saw I had a Champions League Hamas. I turned around and sold him. I had a Bale. I turned around and sold him. Ended up buying a Hazard. Ended up selling him the next day. Now, I plan on playing this most recent weekend league with those squads, but the whole reason why I sold all the cards is because of this Future Stars promo that EA dropped. They dropped this, I guess, a week after Team of the Year came out. I guess a week after Team of the Year was completely out of packs. They started hinting at a big promo coming, and then they turn around and they drop these cards, which has really changed the whole dynamic of the market. Like, when the cards were first put into packs, there was such a dip in dropping players. I actually thought I was going to be making a loss, but I just waited a day to see what would happen and kind of just said, you know, if we lose 40K on a card, we're just going to bite that bullet. And what happened was after the initial shock, all the cards ended up going back up, which is kind of crazy. And a lot of these young star cards, they're pretty much all like dominant in their own way, but some of them are just ridiculously expensive. It makes no sense. Like Vinicius, last time I checked, was going for like 1.4 mil. And like when you look on the card stats, he's damn near close to the best left wing in the game. Like, I get it, but to me, it's kind of crazy how like EA will like take like a kid who like hasn't even scored 10 goals in La Liga, might not ever score 10 goals in La Liga. And I'm a Madrid fan, and they turn around and gave him a card that's on par with the Ronaldo card, which is kind of crazy. But essentially that also paired with our daily objectives, which, as you can see, I don't even know if a lot of people know this because I didn't even know about this until I was halfway through weekend league matches. They dropped a Future Stars card that you can earn through daily objectives. Now, a lot of people aren't doing it because, one, the requirements are pretty difficult. Like, I kind of like how EA did this because recently, like, for the Versaco card or any other card you can earn through daily objectives, you were able to just make whatever BS team you needed for the requirements, and you can sub on your icons, sub on your Ronaldo, sub on your Messi, sub on your OP players, whatever you want to do. So like, I would be playing against teams trying to earn those cards that would have like a gold back line, gold keeper, gold midfield, and an all bronze front three, and then first kickoff they pause the game, go and sub on their OP players, and that's like, what's even the point? Just let everyone use whoever they want. So for this one, they say you got to win 14 games, which is an up from, I think, 11 you had to win with Versalco. Or maybe I might be wrong about that. Don't quote me on it. But I think this is the most that you have to win to earn a card. And they made the requirements, if you use any player from an Icon League, an English League, a Spanish League, the Italian League, or the German League, your win will then not count. They'll void it out. So you could have them like on your bench, but you just, as soon as you sub them in, it doesn't count. It's just like a regular single match then, which I loved because it made it a lot more fun to use League Un cards because like you're never gonna use them this year. Like, due to the BPL becoming so big and so dominant when it comes to revenue, they pretty much have drained leagues like the French league and the Eredivisie of like all the talent, and now it's pretty much just you got PSG and you might have 5 informs spread around the other teams that you would use, but other than that, like, so the point, if you're not using a PSG center back line, or at least one of your defenders is from PSG, I don't know what you're doing. And that's what's sad, when like you have a full league and you know at least one of the defenders is going to be from this said team. But we ended up grinding through that. We ended up getting this Raphael card. I call him Raphael. His full name's like Raphael Leao, but I can't pronounce that. But I'm about to show you the squad I put him in, and we're going to break down how we got these cards. So after I sold everything, this is before Weekend League. I didn't even play Weekend League with this Raphael card. I actually played Weekend League with a Mertens. Let me go ahead and click on the screen. I had the Mertens. I didn't have Pepe and Raphael. I actually had Cuadrado where Pepe was. And then I had Mertens at striker. Now, what did we have? What did we have here? Oh, I had Perisic. That's what I did. I ran a 4-4-2. I would have in game we switched to 4-2-3-1, pretty standard. But I would have Perisic playing up top of striker. He was on 8 chem, and then he was on 7 chem, and then I had Mertens at cam, Costa on the left, Cuadrado on the right, Nainggolan and Matuidi as the DMs. Then the back line, the keeper were the same. Now, after we sold all our coins, we played the whole weekend league while we were sitting on essentially like 660,000, close to 700,000. Once I got this Rafael Leao card, I pretty much knew that this card is OP beyond belief. Like, I only played 2 games with him, and he's already got 6 points for me. And he's high-low 6'2". I've only played 2 games with him because it essentially took me all day yesterday to earn him so I could go ahead and make this video. But tonight when I stream, we're going to really be using him more. So we're going to see like how great he really can be. But 2 games, 6 points. I can't ask for much more. But his card stats, he's 6'2", high-low, 4-star, 4-star. You don't even, like, I have a basic on him right now for a striker. His base pace is both stats over 90. His base finishing is 86. So if I was really trying to make him OP, what I would do is I would put sniper on him, and I would fix the balance. I'd probably get that up to like around 70 and just make the shooting stats like OP beyond anything. But I played 2 games with him, and he's literally a card where I'll pass him the ball at the half line, and there's no, like, he has the 4-star skills, 4-star weak foot, but literally just hold RT and move your left analog stick to whatever side has more space, and he's going by the center back regardless of whoever they are, whether it's Van Dijk, Varane, Team of the Year, Ramos, like whoever it is. And then with the 650K we got, well, actually, I guess I should explain first how I link him. He gets 10 chem from me because I have this man right here, which is honestly just beyond dumb luck that this is how it worked out when EA, I don't know if EA were thinking about this, and this is how they thought, like, oh, this is how we're going to get people to actually, like, even try this card, because it's actually hard to get 14 wins in online singles, essentially using only Gold League Un players. But his wingman that plays on his team in real life, Pepe, young talent. He's been looked at by clubs like Arsenal, Chelsea. I think, man, you looked at him a little bit. He's like a $50 million rated winger, young talent. 95, so he's what, 23 years old right now. So he might get his move this summer, next summer. But he has 3 different informs this year. I actually have his 84 on tradable that I was using in order to unlock Rafael, but I went and bought this 86 card as soon as I unlocked the Rafael because I knew in my head this is how I'm gonna get 10 chem. And I think once a lot more people unlock Rafael, because it's gonna take some time, it's gonna be one of those cards that you get closer to the expiration date, I think this card's going to go through the roof, because really the only way you can get him on a 10 chem in a hybrid, unless you're going to just put him in a Ligue 1 team with Neymar and Mbappe next to him and try to hybrid him in that way, is using Pepe. Now, they both play on the same teams. He gets the hyperlink 4-3-2-1. He only needs 1 hyperlink to get 10 chem. This dude has an 86 overall inform. I ended up getting him for 42,000. I saw him going for as low as like 34,000 earlier this week, just because the young star cards are in packs, so people are kind of going crazy on packs. But I guarantee you, after this week, if you're trying to invest money, in 2-3 weeks, this card is going to go up to around 100K, depending on if he gets more informs. Because the way I see it, this could be his last inform until team of the season, as long as he doesn't go off and like drop another 2-piece or something in Ligue 1, which is possible. But for an 86 inform to get him for 42,000, you can't ask much more. Then his card stats again are beautiful. I end up playing him on 8 chem. The only reason I get him to 8 is because I have an Ivory Coast manager. The only one I could find was bronze, and I don't know if that's like a thing in the game, but yeah, only one I could find was bronze. But he does the job. So I took the 42,000 from my 660 and bought him, and then I knew like I was gonna get one of the young star cards to go ahead and fit my midfield, and I was looking at Guendouzi for my Prem squad, but he was just so much. And then second option behind Guendouzi was Bentancur, or Bentancur. I'm probably pronouncing that wrong. But this card is, I would say right now, he's top 5 centerman in the game easily. Like for someone to have medium, and he has 98 stamina, before you even see anything else, he is not getting tired. And the way I play, I could see that this card is going to be a card that if he's either going to fit your playstyle or he's not. Because if you want someone that's going to be like a little more attacking, his crossing is not that great. His curve is not that great. His volleys are not that great. His finishing is not that great. He's not going to be a cam, even though you look at his stats and you say, oh, well, I throw a sniper on him, he could be a cam. Or I throw a deadeye on him, he could be a cam. I mean, I guess he could, but what I use him for is I use him as my holding DM in this team, and he pretty much just commands the whole field. I can't wait to like use him on stream tonight to just really see how he is, because a man who is 6'2" at medium, and he has 98 stamina, 87 jumping, 86 sprint speed, 79 acceleration, and that's base. And then I put the Guardian, I want to say, on him for dribbling and defending. And that pretty much makes all his defending stats 90. His heading accuracy would be 80, then everything else is above 90. And then you got his dribbling stats, everything's above 90 except balance. So he's essentially there to win the ball, hold it up to get to my cam or my wingers, and then we go down the field from there. I end up getting him for 346. We can price check him right now to see whether he's going up or down. Okay, so he's essentially the same price. Cheapest on the market right now, looks like the cheapest on the market right now is $374,000. So if we sold him right now, we would be making a profit. And that's the thing with these cards. There's not as many on the market as people think. So if you have a lot of coins, and even if like you don't think like you're gonna keep one of these cards long term, buy one. If you're a fan of the club, use them for a week or two, and if he's not working out for you, turn around and sell them and make your coins back, because these cards are gonna go out of packs like this weekend, and people are not realizing, like, unless these cards, essentially, you're going to be waiting until team of the season to see higher upgrades of these players. Like, some of these cards are bronze or silver base cards that have turned around and gotten these upgrades. So I got him for 342, and he's already up at 374. So he hits 400K, 450 this weekend. I'm already almost looking at 100K profit. And that's just in 1 week. And I'm probably going to use this card, might be the rest of the year, depending how well it does. We're going to see if these upgrades with this team can hopefully get us elite. But this is my A team right now. And now my B team, which has had even more upgrades due to them releasing the 81 overall upgrade packs, which even though they released the 81 overall upgrade packs, and I needed rare players to do that, so I did 3 of them. Didn't get a damn thing. And then I was like, dang, I need a rare goalkeeper and some rare defenders to go and do more of the 81 packs. So I went and did the regular standard gold upgrade packs, and we ended up packing a young star, which is this man right here. Now, is it the best one we could have packed? No. But 1 game, 1 goal. I haven't even got to use him yet for real. But his card, Calvert-Lewin, his card is ridiculous. And the main thing I want you guys to look at is his jumping and his stamina, because there's a new thing. I was watching Nepentez's video, and there's a new thing. I don't know whether this happened in the patch by accident. I don't know whether people just haven't picked up on it. But if you're doing an early cross that from like I would say like 45-degree angle from each corner of the box, if you do an early cross and you make it near post, if you have a guy who has like over 85 or over 80 jumping, running near post, they'll win the header every time, and they'll head it in every time. You could actually even get a timed finish on the header. And it happened to me a couple of times in Weekend League when we were getting like towards the top tier teams. I've watched multiple YouTubers make videos about it. I just don't think people have picked up on it yet, because the time finesse has been so dominant so far. But once people pick up on that, it's going to be a problem. Because you got cards like Timothy Ronaldo is like 90 plus jumping. This guy has 92 jumping. He's 6'2", 90 plus jumping, and he has a base sprint speed of 92, which is his base sprint speed. So again, he fits exactly what I want. Again, we're going 4-2-3-1. This whole team is untradeable cards. This Fabinho I got untradeable. My Salah's untradeable. My Martial is untradeable. Even the Mendy, the Bailly are untradeable. I think the only cards I paid for are Dele Alli, Sanchez, and Hugo Lloris. This is going to be my rest squad. I'm going to use this squad for rivals this week as we're playing the Foot Champs with our A team to get the A team fitness. And at the same time, I'm killing two birds, one stone. Securing rank 1 division rivals rewards. And then I'm going to go into a Foot Champs weekend with probably the best squad I've ever had, to be honest, for Foot Champs. And I'm hoping for the best. So that's our breakdown of where we're at right now. Like I said, I'm going to stream tonight. Hopefully get some good goal clips. Hopefully I should have more time at work this week, so I'll be able to take the clips I get tonight, make them into a video. Then tomorrow we'll give you an update on how each of these young star cards have gone for me. What's my opinion on it, and especially the Bentancur. I might even do like a separate review video on him because he's a big time card, which on paper should be doing well, and for 2 games he has done well for me, but we'll see if that continues. So as always, like, subscribe, comment, let me know what you guys think of the video. We're gonna try to get a couple more out this week. I've been busy with work the past couple weeks. A lot of stuff's going on with my job, so we haven't been able to like upload consistently the way I want to, but we're gonna try and get on a schedule this week. I'm about to actually go to the gym right now, and then I'm going to come home, stream, and get the clips for the video tomorrow. So as always, like, subscribe, comment, let me know what y'all think. Follow me on my social media. Message me if you guys got any opinions, any questions, if you want to give me any tips, or also if you have any advice you want to give. I'm always open to receiving it. And also, if you guys want to play together, we could always get some games in. So as always, I hope y'all enjoy your night, and I'll catch y'all on the next episode. Deuces.